Good morning, children. We are going to continue with our chapter Clothes, our protectors. We'll continue with the second part of our chapter. In the previous chapter, we have studied that we require clothes to protect ourselves from harsh weather conditions and for different seasons and professions we require different kind of clothes. Here in this section we will study what kind of clothes are made up of what kind of fibers. First we'll study what are fibers. Fibers are the basic units from which the clothes are made up of. Fibers can be of different kinds. Broadly, they are classified into two types, man-made and natural. That will come to that topic further in this section. For the time being, fibers are the basic unit for which the clothes are made up of. They are long, flexible threads that are spun into fabric, and from that fabric different clothes are made, such as fabrics can be cotton, silk, wool, and or nylon or polyester. Cotton, silk and wool are fibers that are natural. Nylon and polyester are artificial or man-made fibers that was discovered in 20th century. Now here types of fibers. As I've already told you, broadly the fibers can be classified into two categories. Natural fibers that are available in nature, and we have to make the fibers from the natural sources. For example, the fibers that can be obtained from plants or animals, they are known as natural fiber. For example, cotton, wool, silk and jute. Then man-made fibers they are synthesized in factories from artificial material. For example, nylon, terylene, polyester are the examples of man-made or synthetic fibers or artificial fibers. Now we'll study in detail. Natural fibers are the fibers that can be obtained from natural sources like plants, animals or other mineral resources. For example, cotton fibers can be obtained from cotton plant. We take the seeds of the cotton plant and remove the hair from that, and then we process it and then make cotton fibers. Silk can be obtained from silkworms. That is a long process of making silk from the silkworm that you will study in higher classes. Same way, wool can be obtained from sheep. We remove the fleece of the sheep and then we process it and then we make wool from that. So now you know that the fibers that obtained from natural sources like plants or animals are known as natural fibers. Here are the examples of animal fibers, the fibers that we get from animal sources. Wool, as I have already explained you, that wool we get from sheep, goat, and many a times camel fleece is also reared to make wool. But again, that is a long process. You don't have to go for the process, you just have to know that wool we are getting from sheep, goat, and camel. Silk is rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk, and the process is known as sericulture. Again, that is a long and tiresome process to make silk out of silkworm. But as we are getting silk and wool from the animals, we categorize under the category as animal fibers. Natural fibers, example cotton, silk, wool. Plant fibers that we get from plant extract or plant sources. Cotton plants you must have seen, as I have told you. You must have seen the cotton seeds flying up in the air. We process those hairy materials from the cotton plant, and then we process it to make the cotton fabric. Jute we obtain from vegetable fiber that are spun into strong threads. Now, synthetic fibers, I have told you the other name for synthetic fibers are man-made fibers or artificial fibers, because they are made in factories and laboratories by man using different chemicals. That's why they are known as man-made fibers. The example for synthetic fibers or man-made fibers are rayon, nylon, polyester. Rayon is also known as artificial silk, as it has characteristics that resemble it with the silk, because that has shiny surface and silky texture. That's why it is also known as artificial silk. It is made from wood pulp. Now you will question that if it is made from wood pulp, it should be categorized into natural fibers because we are getting wood from plants. No, but because wood pulp is the basic ingredient, but we are mixing different kind of chemicals into it, then only they can be spun into fabrics. That's chemicals are used here, that's why it is known as artificial fiber. Nylon is a strongest fiber known to us till now, and it is used to make ropes, parachutes, because that has to get lots of weight and it has to be strong. Examples of synthetic fibers are nylon, rayon, polyester, and terylene. For making these fibers, different chemicals are used and different methods are applied to make these fibers into fabric. Now, what are the advantages of synthetic fibers? We have studied the natural fibers, we have studied the synthetic fibers. But nowadays, we prefer synthetic fibers more as compared to natural fibers because they have advantages over natural fibers. Here are some. First is they can be washed and dried quickly. As I have told you, during rainy season, it is preferable to wear synthetic clothes because if in case we get wet, our clothes get dried quickly and we are not in danger of getting cough and cold. It is easy to maintain. It is cheaper than natural fibers. Natural fibers are very costly. You must be knowing. Silk is the costliest fiber. Then cotton is also costly. Synthetic fibers are easily available in the nearby shops. It is wrinkle free, so very less maintenance it require, and it is durable also. It goes for a long time with you. We have studied why we need clothes, what are the different reasons why we need clothes, what kind of fibers are required to make clothes. Here we will study that how you should be taking good care of your clothes to keep your clothes in good condition. Here are some ways in which you can take care of your clothes. For washing the clothes, you should always use good quality soap and detergent. For different kind of cloth, you should take different kind of attention to them. For example, synthetic fibers or normal cotton clothes can be hand washed or machine washed at home, but silk and woolen clothes should be dry cleaned. Then or else woolen clothes, if you want to wash at home, there are liquid detergents that are available in market, that only you should use to wash the clothes. Then for storing silk and woolen clothes, you should wrap it into a cotton cloth and store it with the naphthalene balls or dried neem leaves so that it is not attacked with the insects like moth and silverfish because they can destroy your expensive silk clothes. Then clothes should be folded properly and ironed properly to maintain their fiber condition. Thank you children. Thank you so much.